Imagine you are enjoying a completely normal day, but within just a few hours, you accidentally leave a baby on a city bus. Your best friend seriously considers shaving his entire head because of one compliment. Another friend gets pulled over by the police not once, but twice. And someone actually suggests the most disgusting medical treatment you have ever heard. Sounds absolutely impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what happens in this unforgettable Friends episode. And trust me, every scene somehow gets crazier than the last. Friends has always been famous for turning ordinary situations into complete chaos, and this episode proves exactly why millions of people still love this sitcom today. Every character has their own hilarious storyline, but somehow all of them become equally unforgettable. So, without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into today's madness. The episode begins on a surprisingly funny note when Monica proudly shows everyone her brand new fashion choice, a strange oversized hat. She walks in with completely confidence, expecting compliments from everyone around her, but instead of praising it, her friends can't even hide the confusion on their faces. Nobody wants to hurt Monica's feelings, yet it's obvious they all think the hat looks absolutely ridiculous. Monica, however, refuses to believe them. She confidently declares that hats are officially back in fashion and everyone else simply does not understand modern style. Watching her defend something so obviously strange already sets the tone for the entire episode. Just when you think this joke is over, something even funnier happens. People suddenly gather underneath the giant hat just to escape the hot sun, making Monica even more convinced that she was right all along. It's such a simple joke, yet the confidence Monica shows makes the entire situation 10 times funnier. But while everyone is busy laughing about fashion, another friend is quietly preparing for one of the strangest personal goals ever. Phoebe has made a special list of things she wants to accomplish before reaching a certain point in her life. Most people dream about buying a house, getting married, or building a successful career. Phoebe, of course, has completely different priorities. Her mission, she wants to ride a giant inflatable hopping ball for an entire mile. Everyone around her thinks the idea is ridiculous. Even her closest friends can't understand why anyone would willingly torture themselves like that. But if there's one thing everyone knows about Phoebe, it's that once she decides something, nobody can stop her. So she begins bouncing across the streets while random people stare at her in total disbelief. Every jump becomes more exhausting than the last, yet she refuses to quit. By the time she finally reaches her goal, she is completely exhausted but also unbelievable proud of herself. It may sound silly, but moments like these perfectly explain why Phoebe has always been one of the most unique characters in the Friends. She does not care what everyone thinks, and somehow that confidence makes everyone weird decision strangely inspiring. Unfortunately, not everyone in this episode is feeling that confident. Meanwhile, Chandler finds himself trapped inside his own thoughts after ending his relationship with Kathy. At first, he tries convincing himself that breaking up was the mature decision. He repeats it over and over again, hoping he will eventually believe it, but deep inside something does not feel right. But before Chandler gets a chance to fix anything, the episode suddenly shifts toward someone who somehow manages to create an even bigger disaster. Ross has always believed he is a smart and responsible adult. Unfortunately, reality usually has completely different plans for him. While driving peacefully down the road, flashing police lights suddenly appear behind his car. Ross immediately begins panicking. Instead of simply handing over his license and staying quiet like a normal person, he somehow decides that flirting with the police officer might actually improve the situation. Yes, he actually tries to flirt his way out of getting a ticket. Believe it or not, his day is only getting started because just a little later he is about to get pulled over. Just when Ross thinks his nightmare is finally over, he gets pulled over again, but this time not for driving too fast, for driving too slowly. His awkward excuses only make things worse, proving that bad luck simply refuses to leave him alone. This episode perfectly captures everything that made Friends a global phenomenon: crazy understandings, unforgettable comedy, and emotional moments that still make fans laugh decades later. And trust me, if you thought this episode was insane, the next one gets even crazier. So comment down now that which moment gives you more laugh than others. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Bye bye.